add-ons and release clause in player contracts. Now, add-ons generally refer to payments that go beyond the basic player salary, be it bonuses, sign-on fees, loyalty bonuses, and whatnot. For example, when Real Madrid signed Jude Bellingham from Dortmund, the club paid 103 million euros upfront, with another 30% as add-ons. Clubs usually insist on certain achievement-related clauses to be inserted into the framework of deals. Additional fees can be triggered upon European qualification, winning silverware, scoring a certain number of goals, or if a player reaches a certain number of competition games for the new club they signed onto. Tell us about the types of add-ons. Definitely, but before I do that, make sure you like, comment and share on this video. Performance-based add-ons in football are extra payments triggered by specific achievements or milestones. One of them include goal bonuses. That means higher payments for reaching certain goal thresholds. Another one is assist bonus. Midfielders may earn bonuses for providing a specific number of assists. And another is appearance bonus. A player might get paid more for reaching a certain number of appearances in matches. When Manchester United signed Anthony Martial from Monaco, one of the add-ons attached to his contract was about a certain payment increase if the French striker won the Ballon d'Or. Unfortunately for him, this was never realized. The Martial Ballon d'Or add-on was clearly a difficult one, although United argued that if the player reached that level of success, they would happily pay the clause because they would have benefited from his performance on the pitch. Another type of add-on is team-based add-ons. Team-based add-ons are payments triggered by the team for achieving certain collective goals like winning a trophy or qualifying for a specific competition. So what are release clauses? A release clause in football is a pre-agreed amount in a player's contract that, if met by a buying club, forces the player's current club to allow negotiating for a transfer. That is, if a club offers the exact amount specified in the release clause, the player's current club is obligated to accept the offer and allow the player to negotiate with the buying club. And note, the release clause only guarantees the opportunity for the player to negotiate with the new club. It does not force the player to move if they don't agree to terms of the new contract. In essence, release clauses offer a degree of flexibility in the transfer market. They also present potential pitfalls for both clubs and players, impacting transfer strategy, player loyalty, and financial considerations. In Spain, for instance, footballers are required to have a release clause as per the country's laws. Barcelona's release clause for Lamine Yamal is 1 billion euros. That is 840 million pounds in his new contract. Currently, 12 Real Madrid or Barcelona players have 1 billion euro release clause. Real Madrid's Jude Bellingham, Kylian Mbappe, Vinicius Jr., Eduardo Camavinga, Rodrigo, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Bacchus Ansu Fati, Pedri, Gavi, Ferran Torres, Jules Koundé and Yamal. Why is it like this? A high potentially unreachable release clause gives clubs more security over a player's future for the duration of their contract until a new deal is agreed.